Yeah, 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 yo, get it twisted. This rap shit is mine. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-up and stainless steel. I go hard getting busy with it, but I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if you get it. Damn right, and I do it again, cause I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved, bitch, and that's on a light day. I'm getting down, like a nigga said freeze. But won't be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. Rock, do we gonna fall? Do we let it pop? Don't let it go. What? X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna fall. Then we let it pop. Don't let it go. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. He ain't never gave nothing to me, but every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. Hit it with full strength. I'm a jail nigga, so I face the world like a girl in the bullpen. You against me, me against you. Whatever, whenever, nigga, fuck you gon' do. I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Only nigga that you know who can chill. Come back and get the streets open. I've been doing this for 19 years. Niggas wanna fight me, fight these tears. I put in work and it's all for the kids. But these cats done forgot what work is. They don't know who we be looking, but they don't know who they see. Nigga down, like a nigga said freeze. But won't be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please. Rock, do we gonna fall? Do we let it pop? Don't let it go. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna fall. Then we let it pop. Don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. Hey yo, where my niggas at? I know I got them down in the green. Give them love and they give it back. Talk too much for too long. Don't give up, you're too strong. It's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. Listen. X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-up, stainless steel. For real. We gonna rock, then we gonna fall. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna fall. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna fall. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna fall. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. Come on.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. There we go. I had to put on one more extra song to get the tweet ready and everything because I realized I forgot to actually tweet it out. Listen, I'm a little bit out of practice. Okay, you have to bear with me for just a minute. I wasn't really actually planning on streaming today because I wasn't expecting a absolute like fumble of a response from Nijisanji over all of this. They might have just indeed made the worst response that they could have possibly done out of this entire situation, honestly. So, I don't know. I don't know. Should I do like a quick recap of what's been going on too? Because I already know that there's some people who might be coming into this a little bit late, not knowing what's going on, might not have seen the already existing stream, all that sort of stuff. All right, yeah, I guess that works out. Hold on, let me give me just 1 second, chat, because I don't. This is not a very prepared stream. I know that's not necessarily something new that you guys have ever heard before. But this is a very impromptu stream on the situation. But let me get Nijisanji's termination notice first, because I think that has some important connotations that kind of bear refreshment anyway. How's everybody doing today? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day. Oh, also there is like a massive thunderstorm outside of my house right now. So if I suddenly disconnect, Ripperooty pepperoni, I guess. Nijisanji didn't send a hit squad though. It's very more likely that power went out and I am unable to stream. So let's fingers crossed that we can get through everything and get it all done. The Catbots link is not dead actually. It might look like that because there's no actual like video. The stream itself was a black screen with audio. I'm doing better than Niji? Yeah, I think a lot of us are doing better than Niji. Niji and its parent company, Anycolor, is not doing very good right now at all. Hold on, let me take a look at this real quick. Let's see. Anycolor stocks. Because they're a publicly traded company within the Japanese stock exchange, and they're down 3% today. Not super good. But this is on track of like an overall downward spiral that started just around the time that all this got kicked off on February 5th. It's funny how that happens. You can already tell a lot of people are a little bit less than enthusiastic with some of the stuff that's been going on. All right, so I've got the document. So on February 5th, one of Nijisanji EN's talents, Selen Tatsuki, was terminated by Nijisanji, citing that a multitude of different reasons. Namely, it was apparent miscommunication. Well, apparently it was what was the word that they used? Incorrect statements that they had made over a music video that they had produced. We later also learned that she spent like $15,000 of her own money, and this trend of spending her own money and not getting reimbursed by Nijisanji apparently is a little bit of a running theme with this, but we'll get into that later. Basically, let me find the specific thing real quick. Yeah, this part right here, because this part becomes a little bit relevant when we get into the response. Since some elements in the music video lacked proper authorization, on December 25th, we communicated to Selen Tatsuki that permission needed to be obtained from relevant parties, requesting her to wait before releasing it. That part right there, maybe a little bit less than true. We find out a little bit later, but just kind of keep that in mind. So Selen had gotten terminated by Nijisanji and went to her previous streaming channel / new streaming channel, Dokibird, who let's take a look at Dokibird's social link, not social link, social blade status. Let's see. So that is oh boy. We started out we started out the year, or we started out the month at right around 9K subscribers. She is now currently at, let's see this magic number go up again. Yeah, that's what I thought. 491,000 subscribers. Which is pretty big. That's a
hey there, kids.
A pretty
It's time
nice
for the
little,
shameless shekel
increase in
shakedown.
subscribers.
Niji, dig up, dig up.
I don't think Niji's able to dig up. I would be really surprised. I'd be really surprised if at the end of the week, I'd be really surprised if at like the end of tomorrow she's not at 500K. Her previous channel, Selen Tatsuki, was roughly around like 900K subscribers. So that is a big retention in subscribers moving from one channel to another. That is genuinely insane. So she had her re-debut. Let's take a look at one other thing I want to check real quick, because I think this kind of becomes relevant. Let's take a look at Playboard, because I want to see what her first monetized super chat was, or her first monetized super chat stream, and what that was like. Let's see Dokibird real quick. Yeah, that's apparently, since being monetized, she has currently earned roughly about $30,000 in super chat revenue, and this is only based on like actual super chats. This doesn't take into account anything that's in Streamlabs or anything like that. She did a return stream. She kind of went into some of the details with General Nijisanji, her situation. She couldn't really get into a whole lot of details because she's currently being advised by legal counsel, and she's doing the very intelligent thing of, when you're being represented by legal counsel, to listen to what your legal counsel is saying, to just shut your mouth until legal counsel gives you a idea of what you should do. That also happens with another group of people that we'll get to later down the line. So she's been doing absolutely phenomenal. This is an absolute win. Definitely watch her return stream as well as her Lunar New Year stream. She's been absolutely killing it with her social media presence and getting everything back. She actually did something that was like very unique. When a VTuber graduates or retires their previous persona, generally they will change some things around with their new thing. You saw this with some other people that I'm not going to say because like it's in the quote-unquote doxing territory, but with Dokibird, it's actually okay. Dokibird is very up in front about who she is and what she's about, and has retained her previous life's chat name. Generally, VTubers will have a specific name for their chat, the members of their chat, and Selen's was the Dragoons because she was part dragon. Dokibird's chat is also now the Dragoons. So the Dragoons, I guess, stay winning. The Dragoons take another W on this one, and have been absolutely killing it on this, like, in every single metric, honestly. Now we're going to get into some of the not so great things. So one of the things that Dokibird was really excited for when it came to her new life as an indie VTuber is that she can go out and she can, she can be a free agent. She can do whatever the hell she wants. She doesn't have to wait for authorization from, third parties, which, a little bit of a side tangent. Nijisanji, in the aftermath of all this, has not been doing very well. You have, let's see. You have the PC case collaboration that they had with a company called Height, announcing that they are actually suspending their partnership with Nijisanji. You had multiple video game publishers renounce their authorization for some of their streamers to stream these games. It can be really rough because, again, Nijisanji is a Japanese company. They have to adhere to Japanese copyright law, and you have to be really careful about that sort of shit when you're in Japan, because Japanese copyright law does not play around whatsoever. Apparently people are saying there's like an attempt to maybe like copyright Dragoon. You really can't do that. Dragoon is like an actual word. You can't copyright an actual word like that. I don't think that one's particularly kosher. That possible that kind of thing. Jujutsu Kaisen leakers going to jail. Yeah, that's a completely different thing, but yeah, you're completely right about that. So the collaborations with Nijisanji not doing very well at all. But anyway, like I was saying, Dokibird was extremely excited because one of the things that she could do is she could stream Neopets. I guess because she grew up with Neopets and had fond memories. She also, hold on, let me find the one clip I do want to play of that stream. Does it have the reason or the thing that she couldn't talk about? See if this is it.
Alright, so like what I want to do on Neopets is I want to enter the beauty contest because I want to fucking actually win first place in a beauty contest with the least amount of effort, because the beauty contest in Neopets taught me the hard thing, like taught me fucking harsh reality where it's not about how good you are at art. It's basically a fucking popularity contest and who the fuck who advertises on the beauty contest forums the most and all that. I'll vote for you shit if you vote for me. Now I'm a streamer, so
a streamer with 500,000 subscribers. Yeah, you can kind of rig the vote on that one. Her inner Pippa's coming out. Yeah,
I can abuse. Now I can make you vote for me. I don't have to fucking work for that anymore. So, Roblox, someone said it. I can finally do Warrior Cats roleplay.
That's not the clip that I really wanted though. There's a specific, wait, is this it? No, it's not. Actually, it might be. Hold on. The other reason that she really wanted to do this, and she couldn't, was apparently who owned Neopets, and apparently it's Scientology. I don't know if anyone has that clip. If anyone has that clip, DM me, because that clip is actually really funny. But anyway, the Neopets thing, the thing that she was like really excited about, was even in her her schedule announcement as early as today. So right here, along with the time, so everyone knew when the Neopets stream was going to happen. Everyone knew when the Neopets stream was going to happen. This becomes relevant because The Neopets stream was in another stream got announced right when the timing for the another stream got announced right when the Neopets stream was supposed to be happening. It was just a weird coincidence. Let's see what this coincidence was. Wait, where is it? Bear with me, chat. Like I said, I was not really anticipating doing a stream today. So, where is it? It'll probably be on VT. Hold on one second. Damn it. Okay. I can't find it. I can't find it. Or it might be in my Discord. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. The image actually makes it funnier. The image actually makes it a lot funnier. I can't find it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. The image, the funny thing was that one of the Nijisanji EN streamers, Illyria, was announcing that she was also going to be doing a stream right when the right when it was going live, right exactly when it was going live. And it's just like, bro, come on. There's no way. There's genuinely no way that this is a coincidence. So Niji decided the best course of action to really get their statement out there was to go live with a competing stream, giving their side of everything that's been going on, to preempt or like just go live when Dokibird was doing her stream. And I'm gonna say it was really bad. This is just my opinion so far of the entire thing. The stream is 15 minutes long, and it's really bad. To give a little bit of preference, one of the things that they'll say in this is that this is Ike and Vox Akuma and what's the other person's name? I think I just said it. I've never watched this streamer before, so I don't know her name. Illyria Pandora. So it is a statement of them in their own words, according to them, cleared by legal and everything. But I'm going to be real with you. It really reads and it really sounds like corpo speak. It sounds like it's something that was pushed on them very firmly by corporate, by legal, all of this. And that's just my personal opinion. I'll let you guys decide what you think this sounds like. So let's go ahead and let's start this clip. Also, there's no audio or there's no visual to this video. It is just a black screen. I uploaded a archive of the stream onto Catbox and tweeted about it, but people are saying the thing. So I think that's why the thing is broken, because there's literally no video for it. Oh, there is. Yeah, that's true. There is one image, and we'll get to that. Don't worry.
Hi, this is Illyria Pandora. Thank you for taking the time to listen to us today. Vox and Ike are also present here with me, and we would like to take some time to address the events surrounding Selen Tatsuki's contract termination.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
To preface, we have discussed with Anycolor staff and our legal team about what we are able to say. However, due to how sensitive the situation is, please do keep in mind that there are limits to what we're able to share. Both we, the livers, and the company have been affected deeply and are taking the situation very seriously. Everything that'll be discussed has been approved by our lawyers or is based solely on our personal experiences.
I'm gonna go out here on a limb. I think it was mostly it really reads like a lawyer wrote this, like all of this. It's a script.
Before anything is discussed, there is something very important that we, Nijisanji En, feels need to be made very clear. All of us do not condone harassment of any kind to any of the parties involved.
And you know what? I will take a moment to say this. I second that notion. This stream is in no way a condemnation of any of the people who are speaking right now. I feel as if there was a proverbial gun pointed to their head in this reading. It sounds like like you can almost hear the gun barrel clicking. So don't like actually harass any of these people, obviously.
After discussion with the members of Nijisanji En as a collective, I volunteered for my channel to be used for this stream. Additionally, we've been told that there will also be a video releasing regarding the situation from Tazumi-san directly a few hours following this stream. But what we say on this stream is our own words and our own feelings. I would like to first apologize if my silence on the matter has caused any worry. Over the past month, staff received documents from Selen's lawyer containing examples of her claimed experiences under any color. These documents in question included personal information of some livers, and when it was sent to us, we learned that there was a potential that this information could be made public.
So this later becomes part of a little bit of a contentious thing. Supposedly, there was a document that Selen/Doki had written, and we'll get into that a little bit later. It might have had details pertaining to her suicide attempt and her hospitalization, and she's pretty pissed that it was shared outside of like legal counsel with her lawyers and Nijisanji's lawyers. It kind of sounds like Nijisanji like showed this to the people involved, which might not be illegal if it was part of like negotiations between their legal counsels, but it sounds really shitty and it doesn't seem like it served any actual purpose other than to be shitty.
The information poses a risk to our personal safety and puts some of us at risk of doxing. Notably, one section of this document alludes to where Millie and I live.
Okay, so this is my 100% giga-brained prediction on this thing. Now, their assertion is that in the document that Doki, sent to her lawyers, which, when you're dealing with your lawyers, you expect this stuff to not leak out. So it's been shared between her lawyers, and the lawyers for Nijisanji. My bet when she's saying that it pertained to doxing information was it may have alluded to like the state that they might be in, or to explain the time zone, because I don't think she lives in America. I think she's like one of the few Nijisanji En streamers that don't actually live in the continental United States. So I'm throwing it out there. I'm throwing it out there.
$5.
I'm throwing it out there. If it was a quote unquote doxing by saying a state name, like, you give me a fucking break, Jesus.
However, there are also harmful claims Selen made in the document about some livers' personal information that we believe are simply untrue. I felt threatened and scared of speaking out about the situation because of the risk that it could pose to not just my own safety, but the safety of those around me as well. I'm very sad that this is how everything had to turn out, and I deeply apologize to all the fans who have been affected through this time. When Selen had posted the tweet about her cover being privated, several EN members reached out to Selen and we expressed our concerns. We were genuinely concerned, and we wanted to understand the situation as we were all in the dark about it. Once she notified all of us regarding her hospitalization, we immediately reached out to her, each other, and her manager to confirm her safety.
Now, if the actual document leaks and we get like the correspondence between them, I am very interested in this. I'm very interested about what they actually said to each other in private if it's actually documented. I have no idea if it's going to be. We'll see.
Her manager also immediately reached out to
Yeah, Zell, that's the thing. Like it's like it's sort of the dilemma on this sort of thing because this is like a really juicy story and everything. But Doki in her, response when she was streaming made it really clear that she actually doesn't want it to be made public like whatsoever. That was supposed to remain confidential between like the legal counsel and everything. So I actually don't want it to leak, but if it does, I might go over it if it's not like anything that's like too, disrespectful or anything like that.
her and her emergency contact and kept us updated throughout the entire situation as well. It's been a very
people are asking which document they might be just tuning in. So this was a document that Dokibird / Selen had written to her legal counsel that she was, basically explaining her situation, her grievances with Nijisanji, which was apparently shared internally by Nijisanji by their legal counsel against Selen / Doki's wishes.
time for a lot of us. And I'm honestly not sure what else to say, but thank you.
For legal purposes, you need real names and not aliases. I don't actually think that's true. I know that there's been cases on Twitter where the Johnny Depp one specifically, that umbrella guy was specifically named as his Twitter handle during the whole like Johnny Depp trial. So I don't know if that's actually true. It definitely helps, but you don't necessarily need it. Although if you do know it, I think you probably would have to say that. So that's true. Sorry. I'm interacting with chat. Sorry.
A very tough time for a lot of us. And I'm honestly not sure what else to say, but thank you again for everything, for waiting, and thank you.
Thanks, Alira.
No,
you're
no
right.
worries.
Yeah, it has been a really, really tough time, and it's had an effect. I've noticed it's had an effect on everyone. It's had an effect on me too. So I'm joining this stream to talk about my experiences with Selen, to lend some of what I know to help you all understand the context of this a little bit better. I know that a lot of you watching are going to have your own views and opinions on the situation, and so all I would like to ask is that you can take the information that I'm going to present at face value, if you can. So this recent situation began when Selen claimed on Twitter that her most recent song cover had been made private by staff, and she gave no context or reasoning as to why. In actuality, she had been asked to send...
Okay. So this is the only visual that actually gets shown during the entire stream, and this is supposedly correspondence. I'm guessing this is Discord. Yeah, this looks like Discord between Tatsuki and her manager. You'll also notice that there's only like one response from Tatsuki and 0 from the staff. Selen Tatsuki, I guess, uploading the music video specifically. Her management: "Hi, Selen Tatsuki, sorry for the late reply. Since this video included X-Livers, it'll cause more time for me to get confirmation. The audio is okay with me, okay to me. So why is it released before I got confirmation?" So there's two things. Nijisanji's statement about this entire subject made it really sound as if the issue was a lack of clarification of Selen actually having the rights to the assets used in the music video. But if it's ex Nijisanji VTubers, then they have the rights to that. Let me see. I think it's in this part right here. Let's see. Trying to see. All right. Our immediate response was to make the music video private until all authorizations were confirmed from our end. So, again, it's your company. You own the rights to any of those assets. It really wasn't actually a matter of like whether or not she had the right to sing the song. It wasn't a matter of any of the assets that were used or actually hers. It was, well, this has people that used to be in our company, and we're a little wishy-washy on whether or not we actually want to do that. So, like, that doesn't sound nearly as good as, like, you know, there was an issue with knowing whether or not we actually had the rights to use this. And also, thank you guys for all the subscriptions. I don't know how to turn that off right now. Jesus, I should really do that. I don't know. I feel as if this actually is a little bit of a untruth on Nijisanji's part, honestly. The other part that I noticed was that we communicated to Selen Tatsuki permission needed to be obtained from the relevant parties, requesting her to wait before releasing it. If we're gonna get like really nitpicky, they actually didn't ask for her to like not release it. It will cause more time for me to get confirmation. That isn't really them saying don't upload this. But then it says, so why was this released before I got confirmation? The video is set to private until I got confirmation. There's also a chance you might need to adjust it before setting it to public again. Also, before you post anything to explain about it, please confirm with me. So really, like, don't upload until you get a confirmation from me was actually not until after the fact. Which, again, it sounds a little bit like, I don't know. It sounds like it's a little bit of a discrepancy between Nijisanji's statement and what actually happened. It took the manager over a day to respond. Yeah, people are noting that this was on the 25th, but the manager, I think people are alleging, is either Indian or Japanese, and Christmas isn't really like a Indian/Japanese holiday. Like, they celebrate it, but it's not like a work holiday.
Send the content of her music video to her manager in advance of the release date so it could be checked for content, etc., which is something that all livers agree to do. Her manager communicated with her about this very clearly, but she released her cover without giving management time to check it, and as a result, it needed to be made private.
I would also disagree with that. Like, it was very clear. It was kind of vague. Like, I don't know. It was kind of vague. And there's also a chance that she might, like, I'm pretty sure that it was released on Christmas Day, wasn't it? It might have been released before, like, she actually knew about it.
It was going to be made public again once the checks had cleared. Management absolutely intended to let her...
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that they're really not showing Selen's response to anything. So that's also a little bit of a little weird thing right there.
This very clearly, but she released her cover without giving management time to check it, and as a result, it needed to be made private. It was going to be made public again once the checks had cleared. Management absolutely intended to let her release the cover once they'd made sure that it was okay to release. It's very important to establish this pattern of events had happened before on multiple occasions, including her Fall Guys tournament in August of 2023, a voice pack in May of the same year, and an outfit contest also in May. In each of these situations, Selen would be working on one of the projects I mentioned. She'd be given clear communication about confirming certain aspects with staff, as all other livers receive and comply with. And each time, she would refuse to cooperate. And when staff would react appropriately, she would make public statements that would hurt Any Color's reputation. And as these situations kept occurring, myself and other livers felt very upset and anxious. We felt that these statements harmed all of us as a group.
Now, I don't really get how that harms them as a group. Because, again, she really didn't say anything that was untrue. Like, management in that DM exchange said that they privated the video. Her statement that management privated the video is a true statement. Like, I don't know. I feel as if like the neurotic response from Nijisanji actually did more damage to the reputation than like her uploading the video.
So it's this context that I hope explains why myself and some other livers decided to approach Selen and ask about her handling of the latest situation, which was her cover being made private. So some livers, myself included, asked Selen why she tweeted about the cover in the way that she did, expressing that we felt it was unnecessary and harmful. According to Selen's lawyer, it's this event that they claim to be a build-up of, and what they claim to be a build-up of past experiences that led to accusations made by Selen that she was bullied and harassed. As you can imagine, this is incredibly serious, and I want to state that throughout my friendship with Selen, I did my best to support her in private and talk to her about any problems she might have been having whenever I had the chance. Having thoroughly reviewed the documents sent to Any Color by her lawyer, and based on what I know personally and have been told by Selen as her friend, myself and other members vehemently believe these claims to be completely untrue. I feel very confident in saying that the way I and other livers communicated with Selen about this incident was fair and reasonable, especially considering our built-up anxiety over this repeating pattern of behavior.
So, Neatcore asks, why are they reading the lawyer's docs anyways? To give Nijisanji the most charitable read on this, if there was an allegation that Nijisanji had a culture of bullying that she was experiencing, any of the correspondence between her that she might have put in the document would probably be sent forward to the people who were named and whose correspondence were in the document to like confirm whether or not it was true, if there's any context around this, and to see if they have like their side of the correspondence. That isn't a completely insane thing for them to have done, but it's still really shitty if it was anything that was not related to the parts in which they're actually named. People are saying it's against the law. It might be. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a lawyer, and also Nijisanji isn't based in my country. Like, the Nijisanji EN branch isn't actually based in America. It's based in Canada. So I don't know what Canadian law is. People are saying that there's like an aspect of Canadian law that makes this like really illegal, but I don't know if it's like subject to like Japanese or Canadian law on this.
In my opinion, I do not think that it was a form of harassment. Also in the document given to Any Color by Selen's lawyer, it stated that Selen had secretly recorded me in a private voice call without my knowledge or consent. Now, I have absolutely zero memory of what I might have specifically said in that recording, but we know it was on the topic of the tweet that I had made around the time of AR Live's cancellation last year. From what I know, based on this document, Selen had wanted to use this as proof of staff showing favoritism for some members over others, as at the time I wasn't reprimanded by staff having made that tweet. I also followed this issue up with my managers, and
Zenlo says that one-person consent recording is legal in Canada. I don't know if she actually lives in Canada though. I think somebody said that she lives in Singapore, but I could be completely wrong.
I was told that they didn't reach out because they didn't want to cause further controversy at the time. However,
oh, she does live in Canada. Okay, for some reason I thought somebody said that she lived in Singapore. I have no idea why.
I've been asked to delete other tweets on multiple occasions.
People are saying I'm wrong. Okay, apparently she lives in Canada. My bad. My bad.
When I've accidentally broken a rule. In these cases, we're politely informed that when we should avoid tweeting something, we apologize, delete it, and move on. The real issue here, however, is that someone I trusted and considered a friend not only recorded me in secret, but also that these recordings were held without my knowledge for almost an entire year. The fact that this was held throughout our friendship is really upsetting to me.
See, this part right here, is just like this part feels really manipulative. Honestly, this part feels like extremely manipulative. It's not like she was like holding this audio recording over his head. It wasn't even about anything that he actually said, and it wasn't really about him. It was about her like belief that their management actually engaged in favoritism. It like, and for him to be like, oh, this is personally hurtful to me. It's just like, I don't buy that. I don't buy that. I think that like you might have been told to say that, honestly. Well, it wasn't recorded for proof of harassment. He just said it was to like offer evidence that she was facing like other talents were receiving favoritism as opposed to her. That's what it alleges. Or that's what she alleges, apparently, at least according to Vox.
Until now, I had always looked.
Now she has to counter the claim of illegal recording. Apparently, she lives in Canada, and Canada has one-party consent laws for recording. So, actually, no, she had the legal right to do it.
Up to Selen as my senpai, and I felt really lucky to be her friend. Having to talk about this now and seeing how this has played out is, again, heartbreaking. Selena told me privately about her disagreements with staff and her managers, and I had done my best to support her and to help her make what I thought were the right choices, even when she talked about wanting to graduate. For context, leaving Nijisanji is always an option for livers. If she had wanted to graduate beforehand, she was given very many chances to do so amicably, and on multiple occasions, Selen had told us she planned on graduating, but would then go back on this shortly after. For example, she told me that she would be graduating on the day we hosted the Prism Cup, but as you know, this didn't happen. She also, after being warned by staff due to her repeated rule breakages in May of last year, told other livers that she was being terminated at that time, when, like I said, she had just been warned, nothing else. Because I trusted her so much, and I listened to her narrative of how...
Yeah, exactly. Like... when people are in frustrating work situations, the phrase "I swear I'm going to quit" isn't actually like a serious statement declaration that they actually intend to leave the company. Like, come the fuck on, bro. I don't think anyone actually buys that. I don't think anyone actually buys that for 1 second whatsoever, dude. Like, I don't know, dude. Jesus.
Because I trusted her so much, and I listened to her narrative of half or untruths about her relationship with Anycolor, this caused me so much anger on her behalf that I had considered graduating with her in solidarity, seriously. And I now know that my intense feelings at the time came from omitted context.
Oh, hey there, kids. It's time for the Shameless Shekel Shakedown.
Congrats on almost 1K on an unplanned stream, Yellow Heart.
Wait, shit, really? Are we actually almost at 1K? Jesus. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me and everything. Make sure you guys hit that like button, and if you want the subscribe button, that's fine too. But you know, I'm a little bit of a scatterbrain mess when it comes to actually streaming sometimes, so you know. But I do like to cover happening stuff in the VTuber sphere as well as anything else that catches my interest. Oh, apparently it is 1,000 now. Let's go. Thank you guys. I really appreciate all the help. Also, we'll wait for Azeraha channel's Supa to go through. One, she asked to leave and they didn't want to let her until they fired her. That's possibly actually true. One of the things that people were noticing about her termination was that it happened after a merch drop with her character's like stuff on it released. So people are asserting that they might have like held off on the termination to milk just a little bit of extra money from that. People did notice that before. And 2 other livers have mentioned wanting to leave and staff postponing. That's possibly true too. Again, to kind of milk the last bit of money and all that sort of stuff sometimes, I feel, at least from a cynical point of view. I'm a very cynical person, though. She's the only popular girl? Oh, I mean, she's one of the only popular girls because they also got rid of Pomu. They also took control of her accounts for like the last month. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. That's what I've heard too. And that's what a lot of people are asserting, that some of the tweets that she made supposedly when she was in the hospital, or when she no, because she actually was in the hospital. Some of the tweets that were made when she was in the hospital were possibly like fake, or were possibly made by management. At least we know who some of the favorites are now. A little bit, yeah. And don't these voices almost sound fake? There's no emotion. They sound like AI synthesizers almost. Well, I will say that Ilaria sounded kind of like actually a little depressed and a little like scatterbrained and stuff, and kind of like shook. Vox has been kind of chuckling a little bit, which I didn't really catch on my first listen, but yeah. Pomu graduated. No, you wonder if she knew about all this shit and decided to bail before the boom. So Pomu's current account tweeted something about like actually not knowing about any of this.
Hey there, kids. It's
and
time
being like
for the
really
shameless
surprised.
shekel shakedown.
At least we know who some of the favorites are now.
That's true. I've nervous laughed before too. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, hey there, kids. It's time for the shameless shekel shakedown.
Don't these voices sound almost fake? There's no emotion. They sound like AI synthesizers almost.
Yeah, that's true, Schnitzel from Chowder Voice Synthesizer. Rabble rabble. In fairness, some people have different ways of coping when they're scared or anxious. Some people have nervous laughs. That's true. That's true. Oh, man. Okay, let's get back to this.
Is heartbreaking. I'm incredibly happy with my job, and even in the face of times as hard as these, I really wouldn't want it any other way. So regardless of how I now feel about Selen having been my friend and having hurt me and my fellow livers in this way, her attempt on her life will never ever be something to be taken lightly. I recall the moment when I and other livers found out about what had happened, and we prayed for her safety then, and we still do. Regardless of the outcome of the situation, I genuinely want nothing more than for Selen to grow and to be in a safe place where she can look after her health, insofar as me and the rest of EN can heal in our own way too. To those of you watching this stream, please, please leave her be. Harassment of any kind is vicious, and it's insane, and it has no place in this community. That's all I need to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vox. Before we round things off, I also had something that I wanted to say. It's going to be a little bit on the shorter side. By the way, hi, I'm Mike. First off, I just wanted to say, like, preface this with, like, sorry if I have a hard time finding the proper words for anything. I'm a little bit all over the place right now. Excuse me for a second. For a very long time, I considered Selen as a good friend within Nijisanji EN, be it on stream or off stream. We always managed to get on really well. So That's why it was so shocking for me to learn that Any Color had received these documents from Selen's lawyer. Learning about what was contained within these documents was, to me personally, incredibly saddening. Knowing that the things said within the document were coming from the very same person that I call my friend was hurtful and disappointing in a way I really don't know how to describe. Not only because of it made me now re-examine our entire friendship, but primarily because the document contains some information that we believe is incorrect, that could be harmful for us, and it's just private information that is very terrifying to have being, shown before you like that.
Again, I swear, listen. I'm trying to be as even-handed as possible, but by all that is good and holy, I swear to freaking goodness, if these people are like talking about the private information, and it's like a state that they live in,
Oh, hey there,
and that's
kids.
like the
It's
extent
time
of
for
the
the
quote-unquote
shameless
like
shekel
private
shakedown.
information, I'm gonna lose
This
my
content
shit. I
suits
actually
you.
will.
Thanks, Flam.
Oh, thank you, Bergie. Thank you for the 10. Like, I will actually lose my shit if it like turns out that it was just a state that got leaked.
Right now, we're all very stressed. But in spite of this, I feel like the public deserves to, at the very least, be aware of the existence of these documents, as well as of some of its contents, for the sake of transparency and honesty. We understand that the past week of radio silence has been really difficult for all of you, but please rest assured that we have been working very, very hard to try and understand what it is that we can and cannot say about this. But we wanted to make sure that what we shared was as much as we were able to share. Within Nijisanji EN, everyone always makes an effort to make sure that anyone who wants to be included in something has the opportunity to do so, whether that be online or offline. And all of us will continue to do our utmost to provide a safe and fun environment for fans to enjoy together. And lastly, to round this off, I want to reiterate, please do not spread hate to anyone involved in any way, shape, or form, or anyone in general, honestly. We ask that in these times you allow us to continue our activities without asking us for any additional information about the situation. At this point, it's an issue for the lawyers, and we ask that you do not pressure any of us to discuss the matter beyond this point. Please reach out to Any Color for contact regarding anything else. And I think that's everything from me. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you, everybody, for your time.
Thank you.
And that is it for their response. So, like I said, Doki was doing her Neopets stream during the middle of it, and I caught the end of it where she basically goes into how she now has to end the stream because people, her lawyer had reached out to her, and she needs to go and discuss things with that because, obviously the information that came out, not the best. Not the best. I will say it is notable that this VOD of hers already has 146K viewers. So again, I'd be really surprised if she didn't hit 500,000 subscribers by the end of tonight. Honestly, but we'll catch the let's take a look at the tail end. Oh, also, this response in this statement, not very well received. 15K likes to 14K dislikes. Let's take a look at Social Blade real quick. Like I said before, it does actually sound like Ilaria at least was kind of broken up about this. I don't think that I hope that she isn't gonna like have long-term like backlash because of this, but it's very possible that it will. Let's see. Let's take a look real quick at Social Blade.
Jits donated $5. Please, Flam, don't let all of this Nijisanji direct you from the very important fact that Picora bought a fucking monkey.
Yes, we should all take a moment. All this Nijisanji thing does seem like a dumpster fire, but let this not distract us from the very real fact that Picora bought an actual freaking monkey. Thank you for that super chat. We actually did need that moment of levity. So yeah, and we're already starting to see people lose subscribers from this. This is Selen Social Blade. Let's take a look at Vox Akuma. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Vox Akuma actually hasn't lost any subscribers, considering he got like a lot of flack, but I guess that's what happens when the announcement thing isn't actually on your channel, which, you know, yeah. Let's see the Ike guy. Ike Eveland. That's an interesting name. I like that name. So I don't watch a whole lot of male VTubers except for Bagsterd, okay? Thank God Bagsterd isn't doing the female avatar right now. He's doing the Bara. Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. His going down from this too, but Vox is like staying relatively.
Oh, hey there, kids. It's time for the Shameless Shekel Shakedown.
Ooh.
Selen wasn't my favorite, but this shit ain't right.
Yeah, no, it absolutely wasn't. Regardless of anybody's like opinion on any sort of thing. Ooh. So, yeah, and we'll take a look at Doki, the end of Doki's stream when she kind of goes into the details about all this. I think it was around this point right here.
Oh, hey there, kids.
So,
it's time for
yeah.
the Shameless Shekel Shakedown.
Damn, first time Niji VOD gets ratioed. Bad take.
Yeah, seriously. There have also been rumors of sub buying. Maybe. I mean, both Ike and her lost quite a bit of her like overall sub count from that. Okay, it starts at 702. Okay, we'll take a look at that. We got time. I'm
talking about because
I got
like,
class at like I got glass at 9 p.m. But I can get some. I can get like sleep relatively soon, so we're good. We're good to go. We'll watch the whole thing.
a lot of fucking random words, and it's like jumbled up together, and they're like, what the fuck is she saying? Oh my god. Oh my.
They hijacked like most of the stream with their drama. Yeah, exactly. And I feel as if that was part of the point, honestly, which I don't think it was any of the livers' intent. I think it was certain people being really shitty.
My god.
I feel it was like management being really shitty.
But anyway, there is like a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff going on. Also, a little bit of a note for those who are wondering. All I will say is that I will put up another statement in later on, because Because I believe there are some lies being told right now, and I have further evidence and proof later on. So that is all I'm gonna say regarding this. If there is anything going on, there will be a future statement being published by me later on, and that will further support my evidence. And if you guys hear anything, there is a lot of slander and a lot of lies going on right now. And that I will be publishing a future statement in the future regarding it, which I have evidence and receipts, as well as backed up by my lawyer. So that is all I will be saying regarding anything that's going on.
Which, you know, again, not a lawyer, but the smartest thing that a man can do when they have sought and received legal counsel is that if your lawyer tells you to shut the fuck up, is you shut the fuck up. You should always make sure that you listen to your lawyer. If they tell you to shut up, make sure you shut up.
At the current time. Anyway, all I really want to do, is that I want to just play Neopets, and look
at what you took from her, Niji. Look at what you took from her. She just wanted to play some frickin' knockoff Pokemon / Digimon.
Writing a document, there was a signed legal consent between me.
Okay, that's actually genuinely rough. You can start to hear her like kind of breathing heavily from this shit. Okay, I didn't see that, bro. Jeez. Okay. Ooh, yeah, like when you start to have like the hyperventilation and stuff like that, that's rough to listen to.
And the management.
Oh, hey there, kids. It's time for the shameless shekel shakedown.
My lawyer and management.
DAWKIBERD deserved it. AMDARIKUMALE bish.
Oh, okay. Somebody's Ralph posting. I got you. Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, it sounds like that. It sounds like an abusive relationship.
That they released that to others is considered illegal because that was not supposed to be seen by anyone else. And it was signed by me, my lawyer, and other lawyers. So that.
Oh, okay. So wait, hold on. If Niji actually signed to like not disclose this to anybody and kind of keep it internally with the lawyers, that right there actually might be really bad for Niji if that's true. Jeez Louise. No, Vox none of the talents would be like held responsible for that. They didn't sign the NDA.
As all
or at least I don't think that they did. If they did, then yeah, that's pretty bad.
I'm gonna say regarding everything. Anyway, I can say this because my medical history and my medical documents.
Oh my god. I played Neopets for 15 years. The official Neopets Discord was excited for her to play. I don't watch VTubers. She was going to be my first. I'm really sorry that I'm your first, bro, because you're kind of watching one right now. That's actually really fucking sad. Don't worry, she is going to be doing another one. So, but geez Louise, dude.
And everything that me, my lawyer, and other people that were involved with, it was all signed and agreed upon. So regarding this, it was very unfortunate that that was done. Anyway, I do have more evidence and more receipts and more statements later on. Anyway, all I really want to do is play Neopets, and nothing about that is gonna stop me from playing Neopets, because Neopets brought me a lot of joy. Because that document also has private information regarding me and regarding things that should never have been public to anybody else but me and my lawyer. So that is all I'll say.
Yeah, she keeps on looking to like off screen and stuff. You can hear her like start to pant. You can hear her like breathe heavily. That's really rough, bro. That's genuinely really rough. She didn't deserve that. That was actually really shitty.
Anyway, sorry, I had to make that statement because I believe that there was another thing that was going on at the same time. And that I had to make that statement as someone else has been messaging me about these things, and I really wanted to say that out right now. But I will be making a further statement regarding this that my lawyer has written out for me and has been planning, and we were planning on releasing it later, but because of what's going on right now, we will release it sooner than later now. But yes, I really wished I was going to...
By the way, when she does release this, I will probably be going over it on stream. I will be covering this to its conclusion. Like, geez Louise, this is actually getting fucking rough to listen to.
I really wanted to move on from all of this, and was going to move on and everything.
She did tweet after the stream, which ends 14 minutes after this thing. Let's see. Doki released a statement saying, I will say it never was supposed to be shown to anyone other than me, the lawyer, and other relevant lawyers. It was a private document with my personal information that was used as a legal document to help my lawyer and document my thoughts. It was never supposed to release anywhere else to any other parties outside of legal department. It makes me wonder if my medical and hospital records were also released without my consent, as that was also promised to be kept in private. I am currently talking to my lawyer, and thankfully only my diagnosis and reason for hospital stay was reported without further private info being disclosed. It was requested that none of this info should be revealed to anyone other than legal. Thank you everyone for your support. I really wish things didn't have to go this way. I didn't say anything more, and I was ready to move on and start a new life. Dude. Niji, like, unironically couldn't have fucked this up more if they had tried. Jeez Louise. Is insane to me.
And was never going to address this anymore, but because they've decided to address it.
AGcast for 5 says, just got here, what did I miss? So Dokibird, aka Selen Tatsuki, was fired by Nijisanji. She then released a statement about claims of harassment to the point of a suicide attempt and hospitalization. Nijisanji, in relation to the statements that she had made and also a legal document that was sent to their legal department, had 3 of their VTubers give statements on this, and now it seems as if the information was actually supposed to be private, not shared outside of legal correspondence between Nijisanji's legal department and her lawyer. And it seems as if Niji really fucked up. She is currently very, very flustered over this breach in agreement that apparently was signed off by her lawyers, their lawyers, and herself. I didn't realize that part. That is insane to me.
Even though I wanted everything to be over with, that is not my fault, and because of this, I will have to respond with a document that my lawyer has written and I have written up, just in case something like this did happen.
Yeah, Mothman for 5 says, I think they blindsided her on purpose. Not gonna lie, it feels like a form of retaliation. She's scared or anxious, like when abuse victims face their abusers. I mean, yeah, like unironically, it does seem like this is intended to blindside her on like one of her first getting back into the groove of the streams. That is really shitty. Apparently, Nijisanji lost 10% value in their stocks. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps on going down throughout the next couple of days.
And because of that, I
hey
guess
there, kids.
I will be
it's time for the Shameless Shekel Shakedown.
Just got here. What'd I miss?
Take a look real quick.
Oh, hey there, kids. It's time for the Shameless Shekel Shakedown.
This is why I'm a HoloLive fan.
I mean, listen, this is why I'm a Phase Connect fan, okay? Sakana just collects sad girls, but he doesn't
hey there,
like,
kids.
make
It's
them
time
more
for the
sad.
Shameless
They're already
Shekel
sad enough.
Shakedown.
I think they blindsided her on purpose. NGL feels like this is a form of retaliation,
I will turn
and
off
she's
the
scared or anxious
TTS
like when
next
abuse
time.
victims face abusers.
Once I figure out what my Streamlabs password is. Yeah, they're down 3% so far today. So, yeah.
releasing this document very soon. I prepared something just in case, but I was going to keep it quiet and keep it private. And because that has happened, that means that I am now required to release my story and release my statement. And I'm very, very saddened that my privacy was violated with this, as this document that they're saying was never supposed to be out between me and my lawyer and the other lawyers. So we signed it and said that it was supposed to be kept between us. And the fact that they did not keep that promise, and the fact that they released it to public, and the fact that like people that shouldn't have been reading this read it and has my private information regarding it.
Yeah, unironically, if she actually had a stipulation like about the parties that were named, or if this was shared with somebody who wasn't actually named in the document, Niji's kind of fucked. Unironically, I don't see really a way for them to come out looking at all good from this if that actually happened. I did not realize that before. That is actually kind of screwed up. All right, I think I might have turned off the thing, but it might have been on the wrong one. Hopefully that will stop the TTS from showing up. I will read the super chats at the end of the stream though, obviously.
That was very unfortunate. So I try to leave on as good terms as I can. So yeah, it's very unfortunate that this happened while I I wanted to have a good first week, and like I said, this is the only thing I will say, and my lawyer and I will release the document that we were preparing in case something like this did happen. Yep. All right, that's all I'll say.
Oh, so we might have another document drop too. That'll be interesting. No, I don't have live chat turned off. I turned off TTS because people were complaining that it was jarring, and I don't want it to do that. I guess no recap on Voosh yet. I'll do a brief summary about that at the end of the stream. We are currently in VTuber mode. This is much more interesting than anything that has to do with horse talk.
Say anyway let us create our Neopet. As we all know, I wanted to create a Paturi. I really wanted to create a Pateri.
Yeah, this is actually kind of rough to listen to. She's like trying to like get into the mindset to do the stream, and she just really can't do it. This is I'm getting kind of pissed. Yep.
Also, I'll also say that I've heard slander about me behind the scenes and outright lies being told about me. But what they do not know is that I have receipts that this proves a lot of things that were said about me behind the scenes. And it's very unfortunate that I had to make that public. That will have to make it public later on.
Selen S. lawyer should be talking to her
Well,
about
I
how many
thought that turned
digits
it
to the left
off.
of the decimal she should be filing against Niji right about now.
Yeah, unironically. That is like, jeez. I honestly don't think that she's going to try to want to get a payday out of it. I think she might want to get repaid for the money that she actually spent, but I don't see her trying to like milk Nijisanji for all this. I feel as if she's going to try to
Oh, hey there, kids.
get her
It's
money
time
back
for the
at
shameless
least.
shekel
Okay, I thought that turned it off.
shakedown.
Hearing the anxiety in Doki's voice is tearing me up inside. She doesn't deserve this.
She definitely doesn't, like, at all. Nobody deserves this, really.
Yes, anyway. So, yes, I really, really wanted to, I really, really, really wanted to do.
She should get the yacht in the settlement.
Do a Pateri, and because it is, I felt like that fits. That really fits the Dragoons, and I think like because of all of this happening, I believe I will have to talk to my lawyer after the stream. So we're gonna.
Fuck. Yeah, like she's really trying to move on, and then she's like, no, I gotta address this. That is, oh man.
Gonna keep this stream very short, but everything else will be on scheduled. Everything else will be on scheduled from here, and for so tomorrow I'm still gonna do the Apex season launch, and everything else will be kept on schedule. But unfortunately, because of everything that's going on, I will have to talk to my lawyer, and I will have to talk to my lawyer about all of this and finish up the document that we have been working on.
Which I guess I will be going over when it drops. If I am not at school, I will be doing a live stream almost immediately after it drops. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification, all that crap. Or if not, you don't have to. I figure since I've got like a nice little chunk of you people over here, I might as well sell myself to you. You know what I mean?
So that's very unfortunate. I really wanted to have a good first stream starting this week, but because of timing, I really want to keep everything private and really wanted to move on from here. But it was very unfortunate that all of this happened. So I will try my best to make up for you guys, and we will try to have another Neopets stream in the future. But for now, let us just make the Dragoon, I guess. I really do thank all of you guys. I really do thank all of you guys for being here and for believing in me and everything. I really do appreciate it, everybody. Despite everything that has happened, I was very sad to find out a personal document that was only shown between 3 different parties had to be
yeah, it's getting to the point where she can't even progress in what she's saying. She's just like looping back and again and again and again over what she's already said. That is That is really rough. That is really rough. She is like actually kind of upset about this. She's not even kind of upset. She is genuinely upset about this.
Leaked out. Because it was a document I made for my lawyer, and it was a document that was not supposed to be shown anywhere else but to me and my lawyer, and to the lawyers on the other side. And we were promised it was not to be shown anywhere else. So the fact that and this was a document that was made that was supposed to help me figure out what was going on between me and my lawyer, and to see if things that were happening was actually happening. And then we showed it to the lawyers just to see if like they can figure out if what was going on was actually happening. And we were promised it was never going to be shown anywhere else. So the fact that this has happened really messes me up, because I have said that I felt a very lack of trust for a while, and I'm just left speechless that my trust has been broken again regarding what I thought was kept private.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like in terms of like the overall public opinion, she's definitely won this. Like I know there's a few people that are like siding with Nijisanji, and I think they're more like siding over the individual VTubers in general that are a part of Nijisanji. But like in terms of like the overall public opinion on this, she definitely is like coming out on this one on top.
So yeah, that
is actually the plan. Mildly OCD. I am going to raid Kyo after this. I've been very happy to see my my bunny friend go full on TND on Nijisanji.
And further statement regarding all of this, I will talk to my lawyer, and we will be releasing another statement about this later on. Oh, alright. Anyway, sorry. I'm just happy that, I just got a friend that messaged me that was just saying that they're there for me with all this happening. So it was really reassuring to know.
That's genuinely good to hear. I'm glad to hear that, like, she's got people that are like, hey, you know, I've got your back and all that stuff. That's what you kind of need in these situations, honestly. Like, when you get kind of stabbed in the back by multiple parties, you gotta have some people that are, you know, in your corner.
That my friends are still there for me after all of this. And I'm just really happy that, like, they're still there and they're seeing what's happening and they know what's going on, and they're still there there to support me. Oh, anyway, I'm just gonna name. It's really sad because I was really looking forward to Neopets. I was really looking forward to Neopets. I was ready to move on with everything.
Punish Dokibird. A woman denied her Neopets. Somebody's asking, sorry, what's TND? It stands for Total Niji Death. Total Nijisanji Death. And also Punic Slayer says, hey Flam, tell Lawrence in the Almighty Lolly Discord you love him. Lawrence from the Almighty Lolly Discord. I love you.
It's time for the shameless shekel shakedown.
If you wrap this up sooner, raid into Kyo. Bunnyman is on a warpath against Niji
also, the
right
super
now.
chats are like on a super high delay.
Thing.
Oh, hey there, kids.
Yes,
it's time for the shameless shekel shakedown.
Nijian did a counter-argument to Doki's statement. I was
Larry's
wondering if
ready to
Nijian
talk
will
to
do
me
the same to
soon,
Seiyu's
so I'm
statement.
gonna have to call it
They
here,
haven't responded to
guys.
her
I'm really
document.
sorry. I'm really sorry with everything. So, I'm sorry that I had to cut this short. I was really looking forward to moving on and rebuilding myself. So, it's very unfortunate. It really says a lot, though, that people would try to bring down others when people are ready to move on.
Yep, it really does say a whole hell of a fucking lot.
It really says a lot. So I'm just gonna call it here. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry that we couldn't really have.
I'm gonna raid into Kyo. Sayu's also streaming, so if you guys want to give Sayu some love, she definitely needs some too. Because she was also one that had not such a good amicable party with Nijisanji. Yeah.
Hey, we couldn't really. We couldn't really have this Neopets stream. I was really looking forward to it, and I guess I'll see you guys later, everybody. Bye, guys.
That's her response to that. Just genuinely kind of flustered from this entire experience because she was really apparently looking forward to the Nijisanji, or not the Nijisanji, the Neopets stream, and completely lost the ability to do that because she was sideswiped by this, which is really, really, really crappy. I'm not gonna lie. That is actually really bad. What is Kyo's channel name? You don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna raid into him on YouTube when I end the stream. Like I said, I will be covering, I guess, whatever, when she does her statement on this, and I guess we're going to keep up to date with this sort of thing. I'm interested. I'm bought into the story. I like to cover these sorts of things. If that's something that interests you, make sure that you hit that subscribe button before you head out. But that's it for the point of the stream. Raid message can be TND. Yeah, it can be. Also, Ian David, I appreciate the sentiment and the energy, but please refrain from making any sort of announcements to file flags on this channel. We do not tolerate that here. This is just a warning. I figured I would give you guys a heads up on that. You know what I mean? Cosmokun for 150, whatever the hell that money is. I'm sorry, bro. Says Nijisanji did a counter argument to Doki's statement. I'm wondering if Niji En will do the same to Sayu's statement. They haven't responded to her document. Sayu's response was like, Sayu's document was like, what, 6 months ago? It doesn't make any sense for them to release any sort of statement now. I will say that Sayu has been getting a little bit of a bump over all this thing that's been going on with Selen, so that's good. But it is pretty bad. It's pretty bad that how she got done dirty too. But I'm glad to see that she's doing really good. Horse time. The fact that Flamenco has that one girl from the Chainsaw anime, that's kind of cool. Dude, we love Power here. We love Power. I love Power anyway. Power's a silly little goblin. We love her. I mean, there's really not much to go into the Vosh thing. Like, socialist streamer Vosh, who had like at multiple times insinuated that like people like Rev Says Desu and also the people who watch like Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid are pedophiles, got caught with lollyporn in his folder, specifically a image of a lolly giving a horse a rim job, which yeah, that's pretty fucking gross, bro, and has been going into just utter damage control mode, especially now that Ethan Klein of H3H3 has dedicated 1.5 streams to making fun of him and his defenders. It's pretty bad. Oh yeah, and Vosh's explanation that it was quote unquote how goblins are drawn, but like actually I don't watch a whole lot of Vosh streams. Is Vosh colorblind? Because like that's the only explanation that I could think of. Show the images on stream, Flam. Post the cat box. Yeah, nice try, bro. I'm not letting you flag my channel, Jay Reads. I got my eye on you, bitch. Jeez Louise. Yeah, people on Poll found out like all the images and correlated to that, and now he's getting like massively made fun of. I might do a stream on it. Not super interested in it, honestly, because other people are already covering it, but I might cover it. You never know. Yeah, the problem is that it invites horse talk, and we don't want the horse talk to happen. The irony is powerful. I mean, unironically, though, it is the people that, like, engage in that sort of thing that, like, get fucked the worst on that sort of stuff. And he's been kind of screeching autistically about that for the last, like, 2 hours. What I know is Parrot 4chan's video is going to be an hour long now. Dude, that guy's going to overwork himself to death, honestly. I just wanted to share the goblin images with my favorite gobbos. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I posted about it on Twitter and stuff. You guys can follow me on at FlamencoTV _YouTube or YT. I post just autistic schizo rambles all the time. So, you know, but if that's something that appeals to you, make sure you follow me there. And I think that's it. Like I said, I will do a follow-up stream when Selen releases her statement on the subject. And what's wrong with autistics? Nothing. I'm just autistic. So I have a very diverse and hard fixation on like a variety of topics. Isn't that your friend's Twitter? No, Elon, pardon me. I'm a good boy. I'm in good standing with you two, with Twitter. Elon knows I'm a good boy now. Let's go, Flam. Get that grift. Yeah. Parrot's video is going to be over an hour long now. Oh, yeah, it's going to be like 2 hours long. Flamenco, the anime right has its target set on Nijisanji. We're standing back and standing by. Jesus Christ. Wait, unironically, has Ghost talked about Nijisanji? I will also, before we end the stream, I want to take a moment to thank everybody who tuned in. This was a impromptu spur of the moment stream, and we hit about 1.2K viewers, which isn't too shabby. We are gonna go raid into our bunny friend Kyo, who's absolutely fucking killing it on this entire subject. He is 100% on the warpath, and I love to see a guy I actually do like really pop off. So it was 1.4K you hit. Not bad. I'm really fortunate that this was a very interesting topic, and I'm interested in talking about it, and that's why people actually watch my rambling, unprepared ass in this thing. So I do appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely great. Yeah. I'll be back, like I said, when she releases any sort of like detailed statement about things. I guess we'll see. Yeah. You, Kyo, and Nosanagi are popping off. I mean, Kyo, definitely. I think he had like 4K viewers last stream, so we're going to help him with that one. All right. Let's go ahead and redirect to our good friend Kyo. Oh, somebody said that Niji tweeted? Let's see what Niji tweeted. Is 9K right? Jesus Christ, dude. Let's go. Niji also apparently just released a statement. Regarding concerns that have arisen in relation to our current situation, in a stream done earlier by our livers, a message from Nijisanji EN, it was mentioned that parts of information received from Selen and her lawyer was shared to them by Anycolor Inc. As mentioned in the stream, in the notice published by Anycolor Inc., notice terminations, that they will, Selen and her lawyer claimed that livers affiliated with Anycolor Inc. were involved, and they will hold Anycolor Inc. legally responsible. Selen and her lawyer mentioned the possibility that they will also hold livers affiliated with Anycolor Inc. legally responsible. In order to check the validity of Selen and her lawyer's claims, Anycolor Inc. shared only necessary parts of the information sent by her lawyer with our livers and led an internal investigation. To begin with, Anycolor has not made any confidentiality violations regarding submitted documents for legal claims such as these. Okay, so that's what I thought. But they better make sure they have all their ducks in a row, or else they're in big trouble. So, yep. All right. That's it. They better not have shared any of the medical information with people who weren't actually like named in that sort of thing. Jesus. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to raid into Kyo. You guys have a great night. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. See you guys next time, and I'll catch you guys later. And yeah, raid message is total Niji death. All right. Later, chums.